Hey everyone, this is Al coming to you once again from Central Florida, and a lot of new normals here in Central Florida. Starting tonight at midnight, all residents in Osceola County, which we're in, have to wear a mask, so got my mask all ready. And a lot of new things, so I'm going to take you on a little journey today around Central Florida. We're going to go on a toilet paper hunt, and we're just going to show you the new normal. Usually there's 1.5 million tourists down here at any given time. But Central Florida is real quiet. Everything's closed down. A lot of folks are being furloughed. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoy it. I wish everybody a happy Easter and a happy Passover. Condolences to anyone who's lost anybody in this tragic time. So stay tuned, and we'll try to give you a fun video. So we're here now at Goodings in Crossroads Plaza, right here near Disney Springs. And normally, folks, this place is jumping during normal seasons, but there is literally hardly anybody here. In fact, all of the stores are doing carry out, takeout. You got to call them up. But this Goodings usually very busy store because you're right near Disney Springs. This is actually just off Disney property. But I'll give you an idea of how quiet. Obviously, it's like this around the country. But for those of you at home who frequent Central Florida, you know, you come to this plaza and it is just usually jumping. You can't really get a spot. You got to just drive around a little bit. There's Goodings, been there for years. Now they're only open from 7 to 2, but you could just see it, just very, very quiet. You got the Hyatt Regency right there, the high-end hotel. We have Old Glory flying right there, of course. I mean, this is just really eerie. Normally you'd come along here, there'd be loads of folks here. And it is just so quiet. I mean, this is the case all over the country more and more. But for Central Florida, this is just a strange sight. Don't ever remember coming here and seeing it this quiet. We literally have very few flights coming in from anywhere. Not much going on. Right back there is I-4. You know, there's cars driving on I-4. But this time of day, like 25 to 1, you'd have a lot of folks coming from the airport, which would be west, and you'd have other folks going east, going back to the airport, but just very, very quiet. So anyway, look out the window. Come up to the window. So here we are, folks, at our beloved Pirates Cove. Been here many times. Used to come here with Matt when he was little. Really, really nice place. I'm sure you guys recognize if you frequent Central Florida. Empty, closed, like everything else in Central Florida. Beautiful place to come play golf, though. Really miss it. Glad they're keeping it up really well. You got the pirate here in the water. He's been here for years. This is something new. Haven't seen the shark hanging up like that. A little reminiscent of Jaws. And part of the thing here is to find all the pirates. So you got a pirate right there. You got a pirate hanging off the rock over there. And as you know, right near Crossroads, I-4 right behind us. Really cool. Wish I could play around. Could really go for that. There's always a lot of fun coming here and playing golf. Big shout out to my son Matt. We miss you. I'm going to continue on our trek through Central Florida. Hey folks, how you doing? So I'm sure you recognize what's behind me. That's actually the beginning of Disney property on this side. I'm at Hotel Plaza Boulevard and 535. Normally it's a very busy area, of course, with all the guests that are usually here. But everything's quiet because everything's shut down, as I was telling you. I'm going to swing you around over here. You're not going to believe how empty. Well, you probably believe it because I'm sure everybody out there is social distancing. But look at Hotel Plaza Boulevard. Anyone who's normally a frequent guest who comes down here, when do you ever see that intersection like that? Usually it's backed up. You know, this is the exit off of I-4. This is exit 72 right over here. And usually this into Disney Springs is packed. Just a little over there. If anybody's watching, no, I don't like to really hurt anybody's business, but if you're ever in this area, do not buy gasoline from that Chevron station right there. It is literally the most expensive gasoline anywhere near property because you got I-4 right there. Whoever owns that is notorious for having high prices. And if you notice, they never list the price outside of the gasoline station. It's never listed, and you kind of get in there and you kind of get stuck. I'm here, I might as well do it. So just a little note to the wise there. So just panning down again to 535. Oh, we got a Lamborghini over there or something. I think it's a Lamborghini. My brother Mark and my nephew Marky would probably know that. So drop a comment. It's a green, I don't know, looks like a Lamborghini. But yeah, so look at this. This is all, they're keeping everything up beautiful over here too. All the flowers, really amazing. I just wish there was more people here, obviously, not in the social distancing sense, but just in the sense that it's weird. It's weird to be down here, and I was down here through a couple of the hurricanes, lived down here, and it's kind of similar to that, but the social distancing thing is just a little strange. Folks, what I want to try to show you now, and I want to do a separate video on this, but right here, of course, is Hotel Plaza Boulevard, and you can see the Hyatt Regency. So I want to give out to a shout out to my friend Sam, who's back in Brooklyn, and big Michael Jackson fan. A lot of people probably don't know there's a resort here called the B Resort. It's actually used to be called the Buena Vista Palace back in the day. Well, back in the day, it was where Michael Jackson used to stay. What happened was he wanted to stay at a more posh resort at one point, and it turned out that the suite he wanted to stay in was actually booked. So somebody in his entourage said, you know, the people over at the Buena Vista Palace are really nice, you should give them a try. So he decided to go over there, and he really liked them, and they liked him. And for many, many years, when he came to Central Florida, that's where he would stay. In fact, Bob Hope used to stay on the floor above him. A lot of people don't know that. So I want to go to that resort one day, and obviously I'm not going to be able to go in, but I'll give you a better idea of it. But it was kind of cool, you know, that Michael used to go up there, and he would only spend a couple of weeks a year up there, apparently, and they were able to rent out the suite. And inside the suite, he had a lot of his mementos and, you know, a lot of his gold records he put up on the wall. So I don't know if I can get a picture of it over here, but I thought it'd be cool just to tell you about that while I was walking around over here. Okay, so this is probably the best I'm gonna get of it right here today, but if you see right there, that white building with the blue on it, it's called the B Resort. And you know, it's right in Hotel Plaza Boulevard, like I was telling you. That B Resort is where he used to stay. So a lot of history here in Central Florida. A little shout out to my son, Matt. This is another funny story. I'm hoping you guys are just home and you don't mind me babbling on here, but I have a really good memory, and we lost our son, so I just kind of like to recount all these funny stories through the years, although it wasn't really funny when it happened. This resort right here, the Doubletree, before we bought our house down here back in the day, the last time we stayed here on a vacation where we stayed in a hotel at that point was the Doubletree. So this is the Doubletree Resort by Hilton. So Matt used to love Pop-Tarts back in the day. His nickname was Waffles, but it could have just been Pop-Tarts because he loved those just as much. Well, while we were staying in this resort here, he decided he was someone was watching him. My brother-in-law was actually watching him, and he put a Pop-Tart, and he thought it was a toaster. He put it in the microwave for like 4 minutes. So long story short, the Pop-Tart went on fire, and it spread to the smoke detector in the room, and then it hit the smoke detector in the hallway, and it hit the smoke detector in the whole hotel. Long story short, 8:30 in the morning, the whole hotel was outside where that greeny grassy knoll is over there, walking around the hotel. And the firemen actually came, and luckily they weren't mad. My brother-in-law was actually probably lost a couple years in his life. He thought he was going to get a lecture or get arrested for what had happened. But they just basically said, hey, you know, when something happens like this in a hotel this size, we're happy to come out and see it's something simple. So a lot of memories here, a lot of memories, folks. Is it better look at that gasoline station? Like you said, like I was telling you, there was no prices. Oh, actually, you know what? I can see the prices. It's $2.89 and $2.99. So right now, gas is $1.79. So no diss, but this guy's actually charging a full $1 more than everybody else. I don't know how he gets away with it, to be honest, but he's doing it for years and years and years. So yeah, so we're just gonna continue on here. I'm gonna keep doing some video. Hope you don't mind. Hope you're having a decent time watching me. I have nobody around me right now, so I have no mask. As you might see, there's nobody here that's close to me. So I have the mask behind me, and we're gonna continue on, and we're gonna check for some toilet paper. There's a lot of places we're gonna check. We're gonna go to Walmart. We're gonna check in a store called Winn-Dixie, which is popular down here in the South, as you might imagine by the name. And we're gonna see. So a big shout out again to everybody. Thanks for staying tuned this long. Hope you're having fun. Please drop me a comment. Let me know how you're doing up there. Let me know what you think about this whole place being so empty. Like I said, still protecting the magic. We're just not sure. We're not sure how to go. I know things are going to open up again, so we should be okay. But stay tuned. We're going to keep continuing all around Central Florida on this Central Florida trek on Easter Sunday. Hey folks, so we're here still on 535, and if anybody knows what this is, I mean obviously it's a bull, but we're behind Cattlemen Steakhouse, which of course is closed, and it's actually Black Angus Steakhouse now, which I think it always was. Cattlemen I think is on International Drive. So this is on this side is where you go around. They're not doing any drive-through or nothing like that. But yeah, we're here, and let's swing it around a little bit. Might as well get a picture of him. Yeah, here we go. So he's here, and I'm here. Cattlemen Steakhouse over here on 535, of course, quiet. Folks, if you watch my channel, you know I'm a big movie person. I don't really do too many movie videos, but there's a famous movie which won an Academy Award, and multiple Academy Awards. And if you see right there, who can guess what movie? Well, obviously, the opening scene, the character stands in front of a very big American flag and an audience. So if you ever want to do a video in front of a very big American flag, it's right here behind Cattlemen Steakhouse. I'll swing you around. So think about what movie that is. Won the Academy Award. The actor actually didn't show up to collect it because I believe he was having a beef with the Academy over something. But you can see that's a very large American flag. It's the length of the entire building. Check that out. So if you've given up the guess, I'm going to put it up there right now. Put up a picture from the movie, and you'll know right away. Of course, you probably do anyway. All right, we're going to continue our trek. Hope you're enjoying the video. Yeah, so here at Winn-Dixie here on 535. Came up empty here for toilet paper, but we're going to walk Curly around. There's a lot of places to walk him around here, so stay tuned. Well, let me show you Curly. He's really cute. There he is, walking around, still doing well. Got some places here that are still open but quiet. Papa John's. There's the pup walking around. Sometimes back here they have a hawk that kind of flies back and forth, and he kind of looks for a little morsel. So we're going to see if we find him today. Alrighty, so we're continuing our trek here along 535. So I'm at the Wawa market, which is only 3 blocks from the other gasoline station I was telling you about. This is on Vikings Way. And as you can see, for me, a historic low. Gasoline, $1.69.9. I have not seen it that low since I cannot remember. So yeah, so this is the Wawa, and gonna go in there. I'll check for toilet paper in there too. Why not? While I'm here to fill up. But like I said, folks, these are amazingly low gasoline prices. I cannot remember the last time I saw them so low. It has to be the 80s. I have to look that up. But let me know. Drop me a line. So I'm going to continue this video. Please stay tuned. We're probably going to go to Walmart next to see if they have any toilet paper there. See what's shaking over there on Easter Sunday. So stay tuned. So we're here at the Walmart. Got the mask in my pocket. I'm going to be putting that on. So I don't know if you guys, the Walmarts where you guys live are doing this, but let me show you what they're putting the wagons like this to emphasize social distancing, so not a lot of people could get in at once. So you kind of got to go around and go through all the hoops and circles. But yep, Walmart on 530. Go checking out for some toilet paper and some essentials. So here we are, Kerry with a major score, getting some toilet paper. You got to get the big one in there. Reach in for a bag of tricks there. So what do you think there? Plenty of toilet paper at Walmart.
Wonderful.
It's Kerry's so major score here on 535 and Florida, Central Florida. Getting some toilet paper, so hold on. So yeah, folks, as you can see, there's plenty of toilet paper here. I mean, there's a lot of empty racks, but look at all this. You got your choice of either great value, you have great value, you have Angel Soft, all kinds of cool stuff here. People are very happy. Toilet paper. Hey, how you doing? Happy there's toilet paper, right? Tissue? What tissue? Go ahead now.
Hi.
Have a good day. Everyone's thrilled at getting their toilet paper choices here. This is the, I guess this is the Walmart version, but this is what they were giving out a couple weeks ago. But as you can see, it's only one package per customer. But really cool. Toilet paper. Come on down to 535 in Central Florida. The Walmart closest to, well, one of the Walmarts closest to Disney World. Probably the one on Highway 192 in the Animal Kingdom was closer, but I like to think this one is closer because we live close to this one. Hey, so I hope you enjoyed that video. We're back here at our complex and got some duck food here. I'm gonna feed the ducks that are here. And folks, I hope everyone's staying safe out there. Please give me a shout. If you want to email me, connection@kindredsoulsofbrooklyn.com. You can drop a comment on this video. Please let me know what you thought. Tell me how you're doing where you are. What does it look like over there? Any suggestions, any ideas? Please subscribe. As you know, we lost our son Matt during August, and we'd like to start a foundation called the Waffles Foundation. And if I could monetize this channel, all the proceeds will go toward giving out musical instruments to people in need. Whoever needs a musical instrument cannot afford one. Matt was a brilliant guitarist, and we want to help carry on his legacy, and hope we can bring that to other people. So folks, stay safe out there, be good, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Al signing off from quiet Central Florida. Take care of yourselves, folks.